Next, I would like to change a group of these same emails about the Surface PC so that they are no longer marked red. We'll change them back so that they are indicated to be unread. I'll scroll the list back down and you'll notice that there are 4 emails now in view that have already been opened previously. Going back to our pop-up, I'll now select multi-select emails again, as you see here. The list is back in multi-select mode and I'll select my 4 emails. Like so. Now that my group is selected, I'll use the multi-select function, mark selected emails as unread, as you see here. There's no warning in this case. All we're doing is changing it back to unread, but we do have a confirmation now that the operation is complete. I'll click on OK, and you'll notice now that the icons have been changed back to indicate that the emails have not been opened, and they are now marked as unread once again. Finally, I would like to take this group of emails that I just marked as unread and move them as a group to the trash folder. So I'm going to scroll this up a little bit so we can see all 4 of the emails. I'm going to go back and select multi-select emails again to put it in multi-select mode. And I'm going to go ahead and select the 4 emails I had just marked as unread. And now I'm going to select Move Selected Emails to Folder. In this case, I now get a new pop-up that will appear, which lists all of the folders that are in the Comcast account. You can move emails from one folder to any other folder that is in the same email account. You cannot move them from one account to another, but you can move them to any folder that is within the same account. We will cover this pop-up in a little more detail because it also provides a method of creating routing rules automatically when you move groups of emails from one folder to another. You'll notice down at the bottom that there is an option to use no routing rule, use an automatic rule where we don't have a visual display of the rules as they're created, but we just create the rules as we do the moves. And there is also a rule option where we can manually see each of the different rules that are created as they're created and have a chance to modify the rule for movement for future emails as we're moving our current group of emails to a new folder. That will be in a different training video. For this point, all we want to do is to take the group of unread emails and move them to the trash folder. So I'm going to leave the option no routing rule at this point and then select the trash folder. As soon as I select the trash folder, it will immediately move the emails to that folder and you'll get a confirmation that they have been moved as a group. I'll click on OK. If you look closely now, you'll notice that the trash folder, once I clicked on OK, no longer has any entries in it. If I click here, there's nothing there at all. So those emails that I just moved there were there for a period of time and disappeared. So let's see what happened with that. Let's close this dialog and let's go have a look at our Comcast account. We'll go back to Setup, Update Email Accounts, and we'll select our Comcast account and click on Change to bring up the details of the account. If you look closely, notice the trash folder auto delete time right here. It is set currently for 15 days. If you noticed in the emails that we moved in the last example, they were all dated much more than 15 days ago. So once we completed the move to the trash folder, back in the background, MailVolée was checking the age of the emails and automatically deleted them. So they disappeared from the folder. So that's just one example of several background functions that are available as a part of MailVolée as well. We'll go ahead and close our account dialog, and that's going to conclude the video on the selection list and the selection list functions. We will revisit the selection list function pop-up in the section on routing rules to illustrate a little bit further rule creation at the time that you're moving emails from one folder to another.